family farm, which I am hoping to do a huge project on, which has been previously spoken about. Just putting some plans together at the moment, but going to give a walkthrough of what the plans are, what machinery we've got on offer to start with, etc., and a rough idea of what I'm going to document for YouTube, so I can go back and watch it afterwards. This is starting at the bottom of the property. Just overgrowth wherever you look. Oh, that's a nice bank up there. There's a stream down there. Can't even really get close to it, I don't think. Let's have a look. Oh, trees. See back there, trees falling down, all the nettles. There's the stream up through there. It's the main track up the farm, and behind me we've got a big concrete pad there. That's the main road up there, and right there in all the overgrowth, let me flip round there. There was a gate in there. There's one of the fields you can see through there. That goes all the way back to that fence you can see over there, all the way into that corner. Just completely overgrown. My idea with this spot, if everything goes to plan, is this could be a parking spot. Right? Imagine that parking spot all the way back at that fence you just saw. Nice farm shop, little farm shop. Permission allows. That's a long time in the future. Sell our produce that hopefully we can get growing, but you know, let's just have a look, okay? Let's have a look, see. So, we'll go up the track now, show you some of the fields. Again, it's just overgrowth everywhere. I mean, this is crazy. There's apple trees in there, believe it or not. The fields, the trees all over there. We've lost so much field from all of that growing in and hanging over. You can't even get the machines down there. It's just hangs over too much. Not bad. Potential for some footage here. I'd love to plough all of this, break it all up, get it nice and level, because it's pretty rough, as you probably see if you've watched any previous videos. Take that fence out in the middle, and the fence further over, which you can't really see, and so these three would all become one. Potential for haymaking at some point. Just to give it a go. As we're coming up, here we go, here's another little field. I can't really see it, I'll wait till I get to the top. But just so much to do, which is a good thing. This sort of project that I'm hoping to go on with, it'll be very rewarding. Look at that. Old horse-drawn plough. To get that out. That's the track coming up. That's the fields. I've done a bit of topping videos with a little while ago. Not a little while ago, the other month. I'll walk round here and show you some more of what I'm hoping to do. Exciting stuff. Well, I mean, believe it or not, right down the end there is actually a gateway to go around the back of these polytunnels into another separate part of the farm. That's another field. It goes all the way down to the bottom where I've just shown. Also just, yeah, they're decent. Were. Just look at the growth. Let me turn around and show you sort of. I'm not, look as high as the rings. All the overgrowth and the brambles on this one. Was a passageway in between the two once upon a time. Can't even, it's just absolutely insane. Same again, this one. Completely overgrown. Greenhouse there, but we'll get onto that in a minute. This one's by far the worst. Absolutely by far the worst. So just get a side shot of it. I mean, God, dear. Just look at it. I'm not going to go down there at the moment, but that goes all the way down the back. I mean, again, the overgrowth. This tree came down in the last storms last year, year before. That needs to go. Open up this paddock. These are actually so overgrown. I mean, look. It's all this space taken up. You won't be able to see from this video, I wouldn't have thought. But beyond that tree, the actual borderline, there's a stream behind there. It's about 20 foot back. 20 feet. It's just another thing to do, you know. Got just this was cut down trees which were going to be lopped up for logs, and they were just left. That's all overgrown now. Originally this was a fruit farm with orchards in those fields, which were all taken out for the purpose of making hay when livestock were up here. Oh no. It looks like Mr. Pigeon had a bad time with Mr. Fox, I reckon. He's toast. This big greenhouse. I remember years ago when it was actually operational. It was incredible in here. Got a vision to take it back. Huge. Absolutely huge. Doesn't really do it justice on the camera, but it was all just lined out with planters all the way around and all through the middle. There was so much stuff being grown in here. It's got electricity, it's got irrigation as well, which is, as far as I'm aware, is all still working. This is another example. It's just overgrown and used for storing just anything to put out of sight, really. It's a shame. So yeah, I'd love to get this emptied out, sorted out properly again, as well as, you know, like I was saying, these polytunnels all down through here. Just imagine them all sorted out, cleaned up, everything nice and clean, re-wrapped, growing stuff in there. Anything vegetable wise I envisage anyway. I might actually enjoy the process of cleaning everything up more than the actual growing and sorting out again, but you know, we'll see where we get. Side of things, I mean, here for instance, have a look, these trees here are pear trees. Every year without fail. We don't do anything to them at all. They just come back and back and back. They produce, these pears that come off it are just huge. every year. I mean, you can see them. They're all coming now. They just drop and get wasted. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's just 6 pear trees there. I mean, those up there, over there, they're apples. The same as all of these trees here that go up and round, they're all apple trees. That side was, I can't remember what they were now. Those were eating apples, and those over there are the cooking apples, which come every year. There's more up the top as well, and they just drop thousands and thousands of them every year. It's such a waste. Seen in previous videos, we've got workshops here. I'm not going to bother having a look at those. It's just, you can imagine. Little Ferguson, she's still in there. Let's go away up to here again. A lot of the trees down the side are down the side of the roadway are apple trees, which have other stuff overgrown them. More apple trees there. Just this overgrowth is, I mean, look at that. Believe it or not, that is a piece of the field. Was. All these gateways and stuff just need sorting out. Little there's those trees again. Another apple tree there. More apple trees over there going across. You can't even. Under here, there's lots of shelters, and I can't remember. I think there was some equipment in there as well. The rip out process is going to be so satisfying. I mean, over there's 2. You can't really see them. You can see a bit of a trailer sticking up. There's another one behind it in the field. It's just everything. Needs attention. I'm actually getting quite excited. I've started putting a plan down in place. Portable stack home there, just in case anyone ever needs to use any facilities. Let's have a look, see down here. Oh god, stung by some stinging nettles then. Another paddock here next to this barn. From over there, stables down there. This is all just an attempt that was mowed down, just an attempt to be able to make sure you can walk around. But down here, that goes all the way back down to where I just showed you with the greenhouse. That's the workshops in there. Just everything's completely overgrown. We go up the top there. I mean, look how much fence. That's see where the fence line is. Look at how much it's grown in. How much wasted room that is. Same as up the side of here. Ooh, all of it. Up to here now, where keep a couple of the implements. Shouldn't be there really, but there's nowhere else to put them at the moment. And now we're at the top. Back round to here. I don't know if I can even walk through there without getting a tick stuck in my leg or something, but let's just have a look. That's the old, god dear, look at it. Used to have all of our chickens in there. They had this paddock area was all fox proofed and fenced and whatnot, and they used to roam free. I can't even, I'm not even going to attempt to walk through all that lot. But we've lost so much. So do you know what I'm going to anyway. Just look at it, it's unbelievable. where those trees are cut down. That is the line of the land, which follows suit all the way down to that house at the bottom of this field, where I want to make all those fenced off fields at the back of this barn all joined together. This will probably stay as a separate paddock, I'm not sure yet. We're nowhere near that stage. But I mean, look at this lot, look at all the room that's just been taken up by overgrown trees and crazy, isn't it? Well, not really. It's going to happen, isn't it? But yeah, I've got some visions, big visions. It'll entertain me, and you never know if anyone watching can relate to this sort of thing, family thing, something that's just left and potential to, you know, get it all sorted out, back to its like glory days. There's just so much you could do here. So much you could do here. Oh, that's enough of me waffling on anyway. I'm going to check out some implements and get some machinery out, so you can see what there is to start off with, the basic kit to start this process, and see how far it goes. So let's go and check that out. Behind me we've got a little original Ferguson plough for ploughing, obviously. Only two furrow, but it's a start. Very original. You see, it's all still, you know, it's all free. She'll go. You know, clean up, maintenance. Obviously, need some weights on it for up here. Ground hasn't been touched in a hell of a long time, but that's that. Another piece. Hydraulic post whacker, post driver, whatever you want to call it. That hasn't been used for at least 15 years. Again, it's going to need some work, but you know, there's something else that's there for the fencing that needs redoing. We've got that diesel powered that mixer there, massive drum on it, so that's going to come in handy, isn't it? As everyone knows from previous, we've got our topper over there, you know, does the job. It's a bit ropey, but you know, it is what it is. Let's have a look, see what else we got in here. Aladdin's cave, sort of. What we've got? So yeah, tipping trailer right there. It's a bit holey and whatnot. Does still work. Let's flip you round. So, link box. Carrying things around if we need to. I think it's full of, yeah, just full of old logs at the moment. We've got obviously the log splitter, concrete tractor weight there if it's needed. We've got the roto tiller or rotavator, PTO driven as well. It's 4 foot wide. Again, just needs a quick clean up and a service. You know, it's been sat there for so many years, but still handy bit of kit to have. You know, just starting from basics. Around here, oh my god, can't really see that very well. There's a low loader trailer in there. Was used for stacking up hay bales years ago. My dad actually fabricated that on a previous farm when I was very small. So you've got that there as well. Oh, it's like an archaeological dig. Well, you can't really see it, but that there is the frame for a big PTO saw bench. And believe it or not, behind all these brambles is a big bale elevator. You can't see it, it's just no. Yeah, so that's what we've got for starting off. Again though, over here, next to this trailer, in those bushes, are a big set of chain harrows as well, with spikes on, which will come in handy. I've got to get them out first. I mean, unreal. The amount of work that needs to be done, but the reward is just going to be incredible. I mean, you know, even stuff like this, just clearing all this stuff away to smarten up the barns. If we go down here around the back, I mean, just look at it, it is so overgrown. You go about 6 foot that way to the fence, and the same as this, to there, to the barns. Absolutely crazy, the amount of potential there is. I'm actually quite excited. It's a lot to process. I know where I'm going to start first, but you know, that's all to come. Right, so that's the implements that are available at the moment to start with. So let's go and have a look at the machinery that we've got to start us off with. Yeah, let's go and have a whilst about it. I completely forgot. There are a couple of little bits in here which are going to be handy as well. So we've got here PTO driven diesel Bowser. That I need to clean out because the stuff's been sat in there for years. I generally get fresh to go in the machines. There is another loader down there, hidden away. Another really handy piece of kit is, can't see it, there's a frame for it down there. It's for PTO auger, for obviously augering out for posts and whatnot. There's the rest of it there. So that's another bit of kit there. This barn in it just needs, we've got the A-frame there for working on tractors, and this really should be the main machine shop, so to speak. Kit it out of all the workshop equipment in one place. Oh yeah, and here, look at that, forklift for the back of the machine, the tractor. I think that's about it, implements wise. If I think of any more, I'll put it in, but it's just so you could spend hours walking around this place looking for things. This is just to give a general idea of what we've got to start anything to do with this project. So yeah, right, let's get on to the next bit. Let's have a look. So this is the list, well, the available machines to kick off this project. Ford 5610. Unsure of the year actually on this one. She's fairly old. One of the first, I believe, with this type of cab in it. Loader, bucket. There is a fork bucket in there. Let's have a look at that. It's not too bad shape really. Quite low hours. I mean, seat's gone. It does need a little bit of work. What we got? 1,670 hours from new. Mostly everything works on it. It's a good little tractor. Look round there. A. Pickup hitch. Flippable. Good tread on the tyres. Starts on the button. First time every time. That's that one. Ford 4000. Lovely old girl. Go back and see some of the other videos that we did a while ago. Got this thing split apart, new clutch, got it running again, replaced loads of seals on the engine. Runs absolutely spot on now. All original, tin work, etc. Lovely old thing. It's a bit leaky, as most old things are. And the diverter valve leaks a little bit, but it all works, you know, as it should. Use it for a bit of topping. Lovely old thing. She's got a few hours on her though. We've got on here 4,285. Considering this age, it's not that bad, is it? So yeah, that's a little one there, ready to rock and roll. The old Samson forklift teleporter. Again, she's quite old, very old actually. 2270. It still works, does what it should. Again, it's all in its original clothing, not had anything really done to it apart from service. This does actually need a new radiator because it does leak. You can use it for a certain amount of time, but it's lovely old thing. Lifts quite a bit of weight as well, to be fair. On the whole, I mean, yeah, some of the ram seals do weep a bit, have done for a long time, doesn't really ever get used. But I'm hoping to change that. Lots of maintenance is going to be needed if I want to get this project up and running the way I'd like it to. That's that. Straight over to our little case. Case mini digger, absolutely brilliant for clearing brambles and light work. You know, you could dig some trenches for drainage, water pipes and whatnot with it. It would do the job. This needs a little bit of attention. It's got a couple of leaky pipes. Needs some pins and bushes. The alternator has actually stopped working, so that's another thing on the list to get sorted. Good tracks. Drives absolutely spot on. So yeah, it's I'm sure we can get a bit done with this. Little Toro ride-on mower. So do any small bits of work. Brilliant engine, this mower. Never fails to start. Still cuts really nicely. It's manoeuvrable, lightweight. Like I say, just for any smaller stuff that needs to be done. Gas power forklift. Just waiting at the moment to, the main ram seal is leaking. you can see. So just waiting for someone to come out and sort that, take it off and sort that for us. Another handy little piece of kit. Again, needs some attention. Nothing major. It should do nicely for manoeuvring smaller bits and pieces. You know, this is just, the idea is to start it off from scratch. There's a hell of a lot of work needs doing, loads of work, maintenance on machines. I'm gonna video everything that I can within reason, and take everyone along for the journey that's interested in seeing this old place be completely revamped. I mean, it's going to take a while, but it'll the vision that I've got, it'll be absolutely lovely. Get it all working again the way it used to be before it was, just left to the side as a side project, and everything's just essentially it's just used as storage really now up here. But I want to change that. Not many people have this sort of thing in their family, and it's a shame just to see it go to waste. So yeah, I'll see what I can do with this equipment. Obviously there's going to be stuff along the way where I'm going to have to purchase more things to do what I want to do, but it should be interesting. So if anyone else out there is interested in seeing this sort of progress, massive clean-up operation, transformation, with someone who hasn't got a clue what they're doing really, I know how to operate a machine basically. It's going to involve a lot of research and reading and whatnot on when it comes down to the actual farming side of things again. I'm not claiming to be a farmer. It's been in my family for a long time, but I generally stick to building related work. So this is an opportunity to experience something else. If it doesn't work out in the end, it doesn't work out, but I want to give it a good go. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.